Hi there, Andrew Thompson from Precision Market Trading. We haven't done a video for quite a few months now. I got caught up a bit in the short-term world of the Twitter sphere, but it's only so much you can tell in 144 characters or less. And if you put a chart up, it's even less than that. So we're going to do a little bit of in-depth analysis and see what I've been doing, what I'm looking at, where I've been the last few months, and what I think is going to happen going forward. So we'll start off with the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar weekly chart. My opinion is only my opinion until confirmation, is that we're looking at a low. We'll go back a bit and look from top to top. If you follow me on Twitter or watch any of my other videos, you know I'm pretty keen on the number 233, part of the fib sequence, 144, 233, 377 and so on. They just add on to each other, and we've had weeks exactly 233 and it's gone down ever since. This week's low, and it is this week's low. This isn't Johnny hindsight. This is bang on the day, or the week in this case. I have 288 weeks down there. You know, go on a lot about 144, 288, 432 and so on. 144 works well for some reason. The Commonwealth countries, it's Australia, New Zealand, the UK, Canada. Basically resource countries, for some reason English-speaking countries. America seems to work more on the decimals, but we work on the 12s, which is the 144. So we're looking at 288 weeks of this low. We can see how a big impulsive rise up here, 2 or 3 months, big rise, and we've been on the side going down correctively, in my opinion, ever since. We always look for time. This is too much too soon. Markets always have to let time catch up with price, and I reckon we are catching up here. Next chart is a daily. Excuse the black sarong, I don't know how that happened. Like I said, I haven't done a video for a little while, so I'm a bit rusty. Give me a couple more videos, it'll be sweet. Once again, the previous chart I said 233 weeks top to top. Well, here we go, bars, weeks. Trading days, 1165, which is exactly 5 times 233. Once again, you see it's confirmed, it's been going down ever since. On this low also, from this major high over here all the way at $1.37, down to here, 1440 trading days, 10 times 144. How many times have I gone on about that? It's picked some great highs and lows in the XJO over the last couple of years using that exact number. It got me to low in CIMIC, the old Leighton's at $14.40, and I could go on with a dozen markets the last year. I've followed that number and done very well at it. So here we've got the long-term number at that low. We've also got from the top up here down, there's the old Desert Man, 388, 387 on the low. And the previous chart, the weekly, I mentioned part of the fib sequence, 144, 233, 377, and so on. There it is. 377 traders to the low. So for me, this is going to be a false break low here. I'm keen on this. We'll see how we go, but tight stops. We're looking for a good entry point, and away we go. Moving right along, New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Well, we had a big plunge on the exchange rate there, and we've had a rally against it. But as all rallies, once again, we believe they come to an end. This is, once again, it's a weekly. There's the top. Here's the first significant lows down here. And this is where we are. We always come back. We get drawn like a magnet, like a rabbit in the headlights, back to the previous major low, which is usually the first low after the major top. We've got back here at the moment. But just to prove up to you that these numbers do work, we'll go back in time once again. Once again, this is weekly. There's the year 2000 all the way up to the top 10 years later up here. What did it do? 388. 10 times 388, bang on. Cannot be denied, it's happened. Then we had low to low. Once again, in weeks, 775. Last time I looked, that was 2 times 388. So we have a bit of going back in history here. 388 picked the top, 388 picked the bottom. Let's go on to the daily, shall we? Now this is honing into a bit more. There's quite a lot up here. I haven't marked it up here, otherwise it'd be like a hieroglyphic, you know, you wouldn't understand anything. But basically, we've got a big double top in here, and you know I love the double tops. I've told you many times. So here's your double top, and here's to prove up once again that the good old 233 works. There's your low coming all the way down. Yep, there's your low coming all the way down to here. The line is exactly 4 times 233 on the low. Now we're coming up to the here and now where we're looking to have a short. All the way over here, 1864, exactly 8 times to the point, 8 times 233 at the top. 2 times Desert Man, 388 at the top. And from the lows, you know I love taking stuff from the old lows. Over here, 1171, 1152, halve them up, 5 times 233. And the market's showing it's falling away. And as you can see, this is a very impulsive move. This is a very corrective move. A lot of overlap, a lot of struggle to get down here. Almost the same time coming down as it went back up, but barely, not even halfway, not even 50%. If you also look at the range going up here now, so 1430 odd pips, which is 10 times 144. Same stuff, different days, I keep telling. Going to show you what we did on the yen, GP pound recently. Once again, there's your major top. Here's all your Brexit stuff that's going on. The Great British Pound and the yen have been weak currencies. So when one's going down against the other, it is super weak. And on this chart, it's showing the Great British Pound being very weak against the yen. So I've basically gone down from all the way up here, 195, 196, once again to my midpoint. There's a double bottom there for mine. 289 trading days. 289, 288, same stuff. So what do? We transfer it over to the next top, days, to this top, 288. Let's see how it went. So this was picked on the day. It's been going down. There's 600 pips there, 600 pips from there to there. So it's done very, very well. So this is what we're looking at. At the moment, we're looking at, we really want to be looking at buying the Aussie dollar against the New Zealand dollar. And I'm really looking at selling the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. So out of those 2 to 3 currencies, I believe the New Zealand dollar is the weakest. So bye for now. Safe trading, and I'll talk to you soon.